Hi, ladies, and welcome back to Healthwise for Seniors, where we talk about timeless style, graceful living, and showing up for yourself at every age. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood in front of your closet, fully dressed, and still felt like something just wasn't right? Maybe the colors didn't flow, maybe the pieces didn't feel like you anymore. Or maybe you just didn't want to think so hard about it that early in the morning. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone and you're definitely in the right place. Because today, we're talking about 6 outfit formulas that don't just save you time, they restore your sense of confidence, of clarity, of elegance without the effort. But here's the twist. These aren't style tips from 20-year-olds on TikTok. These are real-life solutions for women over 60, built around comfort, sophistication, and who you are now. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, do I really need outfit formulas at this stage in life? Or maybe the opposite. I've been wearing the same things for years, is it too late to refresh? Well, here's the truth, you're not dressing to impress anyone anymore. You're dressing to feel like the most honest version of yourself. And these 6 formulas, they're not about trends. They're about freedom, ease, and loving how you look without overthinking it. Speech balloon, but before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Healthwise for Seniors. Your support helps us keep creating more videos to uplift, inspire, and empower elegant women like you. All right, ready to make getting dressed the easiest and most affirming part of your day? Let's get started. The lightness of freedom, a white shirt and neutral trousers after 60, you stop dressing for the world and start dressing for yourself. Comfort becomes non-negotiable, elegance becomes personal, and style becomes simpler but far from boring. One of the most timeless, reliable outfits for women over 60 is a crisp white button-down shirt paired with relaxed, neutral-colored trousers. It's not flashy. It doesn't try too hard. But it works every single time. A white shirt is more than a basic. When it's cut right, a bit loose, not stiff, with a collar that opens just enough, it becomes a blank canvas for confidence. The fabric should breathe, cotton, linen, or a bamboo blend. The sleeves should roll up easily. And most importantly, it shouldn't cling. The goal is not to hide your body, but to let it breathe, to let it move with ease. Pair that with trousers in soft, earthy tones like olive, taupe, sand, or stone. Go for a straight or slightly wide leg, with a mid-rise waistband that flatters without squeezing. Choose fabrics with fluidity. Think tencel, viscose, or a light twill. When done right, this pairing doesn't just look elegant, it feels effortless. Just ask Judith, a 66-year-old retired English teacher from Portland, Oregon. Most Saturday mornings, she walks to her favorite cafe on Hawthorne Street, orders an oat milk latte, and sits by the window with her crossword puzzle. Her outfit? A soft white linen shirt she's had for years, slightly wrinkled, sleeves rolled up paired with loose, sand-colored pants that move like air. She wears rose-colored leather loafers, a faded silk scarf tied at the neck, and a simple crossbody bag. Her silver hair is pulled back into a low, messy bun. Someone stops her almost weekly to say, "You look so put together." And Judith always smiles and says, "It's just my Saturday uniform, easy and kind to my body." That's the magic of this outfit. It doesn't try to sculpt or impress. It respects your shape, your pace, your mood. You can wear it to brunch, to the bookstore, to a museum, or even just while watering your garden. You'll always look polished but never overdone. A few tips to make it work. Half-tuck the shirt to give shape. Roll your sleeves for softness. Add gold earrings, a leather watch, or a woven tote to personalize the look. Keep the palette calm. Let the texture and silhouette do the talking. And most of all, avoid the common mistakes. Skip shirts that are too fitted or stiff. Make sure the pants are the right length and don't puddle at your ankles. And if both pieces are light, add one earthy element like olive pants or a tan bag to anchor the look. This outfit doesn't ask for attention. It earns it quietly. It says, "I know who I am. I'm not chasing trends or hiding my age. I'm dressing with clarity and care." And that, truly, is freedom. The instinct of elegance, a midi dress and a light layer, there's something beautifully instinctive about putting on a midi dress and throwing on a light jacket. You don't overthink it. You don't stand in front of the mirror wondering, does this still suit me at 64? You just wear it and it works, because the elegance is not in the dress itself. It's in how you carry it. The midi dress has become a quiet hero in the closets of women over 60. It flatters without forcing. It follows the lines of the body without clinging to them. Look for fabrics that drape, soft cotton blends, viscose, jersey, or light knits. Choose silhouettes that float, A-line, wrap, or gentle fit-in flare styles, and when in doubt, go for solid colors or small, subtle prints. A deep navy, a dusty rose, a muted olive. These colors don't shout, they whisper refinement. Then comes the second piece that pulls everything together, the light jacket. This could be a linen blazer, a short utility jacket in sage green, a cropped denim jacket with soft fading, or a flowing cardigan in sand or taupe. The right layer not only keeps you comfortable, but also defines the silhouette, creates polish, and lets you adapt across settings, from a cool morning to a warm afternoon to an air-conditioned restaurant at night. Take the example of Lorraine, 70, a retired museum curator from Philadelphia. She's not flashy, never has been, but when she steps into a room, people notice her. On any given spring day, she'll be wearing one of her favorite midi dresses, navy blue with short sleeves and a soft V neckline. She pairs it with a stone-colored cropped utility jacket, unbuttoned and relaxed. She adds a pair of leather sandals, a single pendant necklace, and her signature silver cuff bracelet. Lorraine moves through her day with calm purpose, brunch with her daughter, an exhibit opening at a friend's gallery, a stop at her favorite independent bookstore. She says she doesn't dress to impress, just to feel put together and at ease, but the effect is undeniable. The balance between the dress and jacket makes her look thoughtful, graceful, and timeless. What makes this outfit combination so valuable is its adaptability. You can wear it with sneakers for a walk in the park, with mules for a weekend lunch, or with block heel sandals to a casual dinner party. Switch the jacket, and the whole tone shifts. A denim jacket adds a touch of youthful cool. A soft cardigan says cozy and kind. A structured blazer, instant confidence. Style note, choose a jacket that hits at the right spot, either just at the waist to define shape or slightly below the hip for a softening effect. Avoid bulky layers or heavy textures. This look should flow, not weigh you down. Mistakes to avoid. Don't go for stiff or boxy jackets that create unnecessary volume. Skip overly loud prints on the dress, they can overpower your presence. And be mindful of hem length, midi should hit mid-calf. Not too long to drag, not too short to lose its grace. At this stage in life, elegance is not a performance. It's instinct. It's choosing pieces that respect your body and enhance your pace. And sometimes, all it takes is a well-fitted dress and a light jacket to remind yourself that beauty is not about trying, it's about knowing. The ageless freshness of monochrome pastels, there's a quiet kind of youthfulness that pastel colors bring, not the sugary, childish kind, but the soft radiance of someone who feels calm, open, and alive. And when worn head to toe in a monochrome palette, these shades take on a whole new level of elegance. Think powder blue, muted lavender, blush pink, buttery yellow, or soft sage. These tones have an airy quality that reflects light and uplifts the face. When you dress in a single pastel from top to bottom, no contrast, no color blocking, you create a sense of harmony that feels light, fluid, and refreshingly modern. The key is texture and silhouette. Start with a simple, flattering base, a wide-leg trouser with a tucked-in blouse, or a soft knit midi dress paired with a matching cardigan. You want pieces that breathe and move, cotton blends, modal, silk-touch jersey, or light knits. A structured pant with a flowy top, a silky skirt with a matching tank and open shirt. The goal is to build softness with shape. Let's look at a real-life example. Marcia, 63, from Charleston, South Carolina. She used to work in interior design and still has an impeccable eye for color balance. Her go-to outfit this season? A head-to-toe dusty lilac set, high-rise linen pants with pleats, and a matching short-sleeve blouse. She finishes it with ivory slingback flats, a silver watch, and a pale lilac crossbody bag. No bold prints, no heavy accessories, just clean lines and tone-on-tone serenity. Marcia says this color makes her feel awake, not younger, not trendier, just alive in her skin. There's a lightness in pastels that feels kind, she says. They don't fight with your reflection, they soften it. This kind of outfit works beautifully for daytime events, a baby shower, brunch, a garden visit, a casual art opening. And depending on the cut, it can transition into evening just by changing shoes or adding a silk scarf. Pro tips to make it work. Stick with one color, but vary the fabric. Matte and sheen, soft and structured. Add subtle depth through accessories, a belt in the same color family, or jewelry with soft luster like brushed gold or mother of pearl. Match or slightly contrast your shoes. Ivory, nude, or a metallic finish works beautifully with pastels. Avoid these common mistakes. Wearing pastels that are too pale for your undertone, they can wash you out. For example, women with warmer skin tones may look better in peaky pastels or buttercream than icy blue. Overcomplicating the look with dark or bulky outerwear, it breaks the flow. Adding loud accessories, monochrome pastels shine when they are left to speak softly. Wearing a full pastel look isn't about looking younger, it's about feeling lighter. It's the opposite of trying hard. It's choosing grace over contrast. It's a reflection of a woman who's rooted, soft-spoken, and utterly sure of who she is. The practical luxury of a quality tee and structured jeans some days, you don't want to dress up, but you still want to look like you care. That's when the simplest pieces become your most valuable, a beautifully made t-shirt and a pair of jeans that actually fit. Not skinny, not baggy, not trendy. Just right. Let's start with the tee. A quality t-shirt isn't see-through, shapeless, or too tight. It's made from a thicker cotton or cotton modal blend, with structure that gently skims the body instead of clinging to it. Look for subtle details, a high crewneck, a curved hem, a cap sleeve that flatters the arms. Soft white, warm gray, navy, or muted blush are go-to colors that pair well with anything and feel elevated without effort. Now, the jeans. At this stage in life, comfort matters, but so does polish. Choose a mid or high-rise straight-leg jean, with just enough stretch to move comfortably but enough structure to keep its shape. Skip distressing, frayed hems, and overdone fading. Instead, opt for dark indigo, clean black, or a refined mid-wash. These tones lengthen the leg and feel timeless. Catherine, 68, from Denver, is a great example of this look done right. A retired nurse turned master gardener, she spends her mornings in the yard and her afternoons running errands or meeting friends for iced tea. Her uniform? A bone-white Pima cotton tee tucked loosely into mid-rise straight-leg jeans in a deep blue rinse. She layers with a lightweight utility jacket in sage or a chambray button-down left open. On her feet, soft leather sneakers or nude espadrilles. Always simple, always presentable. She once said, "I used to feel guilty wearing jeans. Now I feel free. The secret is in how they're made, not just how they fit." And she's right. A good jean should work with your life, bend, sit, walk, without reminding you it's there. This outfit is ideal for grocery runs, travel days, walks in the park, or just wanting to feel ready without the fuss. It's casual but never careless. The kind of look that says, "I've lived a full life and I still enjoy showing up for myself." Styling notes: add a crossbody bag in pebbled leather, minimalist silver jewelry, or a silk scarf at the neck to elevate the look. Layer with a cardigan, cropped denim jacket, or cotton blazer for structure and warmth. A French tuck, tucking in just the front of the tee, adds instant shape without trying too hard. What to avoid? Oversized tees that droop. They can look sloppy instead of relaxed. Jeans that sag or bunch at the knees, tailoring matters. Mixing in flashy logos or loud accessories, they break the quiet sophistication of the look. At the core of this pairing is a belief that simplicity, when chosen with intention, becomes a kind of quiet luxury. You don't need a full outfit change to feel elegant. Sometimes, all it takes is a well-cut tee and the right pair of jeans, and the decision to carry yourself with clarity and ease. The quiet confidence of a sophisticated lounge set. There's a unique kind of power in getting dressed for yourself, not the outside world. A soft, coordinated lounge set in a deep, grounded color does exactly that. It's not flashy. It doesn't need approval. It simply feels right. A modern lounge set matching top and pants made from soft knit, ribbed cotton, bamboo viscose, or brushed modal gives you comfort without compromise. The key is fabric that breathes and drapes, not clings. Look for mid-weight knits with some stretch and memory, not flimsy materials that lose their shape after one wear. And color matters. Deep wine, charcoal, forest green, mocha, navy, muted rust, these tones calm the eye and warm the complexion. The top should hit at the hip or slightly lower, with a clean neckline, crew, V, or boat neck, and sleeves that either roll or stay fitted at the wrist. The pants should be a soft jogger, wide leg, or panta style, loose through the thigh, gently tapered or full length, with a waistband that stays in place without pressing in. No logos, no slogans, no loud prints. Just elegance in silence. Take Elaine, 72, from Minneapolis. She's a retired therapist who spends her mornings journaling, tending to her indoor plants, and occasionally hosting neighborhood brunches. Her favorite lounge set: a deep aubergine ribbed knit, loose V-neck top, and full-length pants with a wide, comfortable waistband. She wears it with cream slip-on mules, a single gold pendant necklace, and a suede clutch if she's heading out. Some days, she adds a cropped knit jacket in the same tone for extra layering. Elaine says the set makes her feel centered. Not dressed up, not dressed down, just herself fully. "I used to reach for whatever was clean and stretchy," she admits. "Now I reach for what makes me feel composed." That's the beauty of a tonal lounge set. It works from the couch to the cafe, from your morning walk to a last-minute dinner invite. You don't need to change, you just adjust the styling. Add a scarf, a bangle, or a polished shoe, and you're out the door. Styling ideas: Add a long necklace or delicate earrings to draw attention upward. Pair with neutral flats or low-profile sneakers for errands. Layer with a soft cardigan, shawl, or structured tote to finish the look. Mistakes to avoid. Sets that are too thin or clingy, they tend to show everything and flatter nothing. Bright, neon, or saturated colors, they fight the softness of the silhouette. Over-accessorizing, this look thrives in simplicity. A luxe lounge set isn't about looking like you're trying. It's about knowing what you deserve, clothes that support your lifestyle and honor your presence. The kind of outfit that lets you breathe deeply, move freely, and carry yourself through the day with a quiet kind of self-assurance. The kind that doesn't beg to be seen, but refuses to be ignored. The subtle self-love of an A-line dress and well-chosen accessories. Some clothes aren't for going out. They're for coming home to yourself. A soft, well-fitted A-line dress, paired with a piece of jewelry or an accessory that you chose simply because you love it, is the kind of outfit that doesn't need a reason. It's not for work, for a dinner, or for photos. It's for you. The A-line dress is one of the most forgiving and flattering silhouettes for women over 60. It follows the body gently, skimming the waist and floating past the hips without clinging. Look for dresses made of breathable, flexible fabrics, cotton jersey, bamboo knit, pont, or soft linen blends. Sleeves can be short, elbow length, or 3/4, whatever makes you feel most at ease. Necklines like scoop, V, or bateau work beautifully to open the upper body and soften the shoulders. Colors: choose what brings you peace or joy. Muted rose, deep teal, slate gray, or dusty lavender. Prints are welcome if they're quiet, small florals, gentle geometrics, or tone-on-tone textures. Now comes the most important part, the self-gifted accessory. Maybe it's a delicate gold locket you bought after a big birthday. Maybe it's the vintage silk scarf you found in a second-hand shop in Santa Barbara. Maybe it's a leather bag in a warm saddle tone that you saved up for because you knew you'd carry it with love. Meet Gloria, 65, from Asheville, North Carolina. She's a retired social worker who now writes poetry in the early mornings and tends to her herb garden in the afternoons. One of her favorite routines? Getting dressed, even when she's staying home. Her go-to look is a moss green A-line dress in cotton linen blend with elbow-length sleeves and a soft V-neck. She adds a silver cuff bracelet that she bought on a trip to Taos, a gift to herself after a hard year. I don't wait for special occasions anymore, Gloria says. Wearing what I love is the occasion. This kind of outfit doesn't call attention to itself, but it creates presence. It says, I respect my time, my comfort, my energy, and I still enjoy seeing beauty in the mirror. Whether you're welcoming a friend for tea, journaling by the window, or walking through a farmer's market, this look helps you show up for you. Ideas to elevate it. Add soft ballet flats or low-heeled sandals in suede or leather. A canvas or straw tote adds texture and warmth. Keep makeup minimal. A soft lip color and light blush can brighten the whole effect. Avoid dresses that are too stiff or overly detailed. They fight the fluidity. Accessories that feel forced. This is about meaning, not matching. Overthinking. Sometimes the simplest outfit worn with quiet confidence becomes the most powerful statement. This isn't about fashion. It's about affection, the kind you give to yourself. Dressing in a way that honors your softness, your strength, your story. A simple A-line dress and one meaningful item, that's not vanity. That's self-respect in fabric form. And there you have it, 6 outfit formulas that make getting dressed feel lighter, simpler, and more like you. No more standing in front of the mirror second-guessing. No more sacrificing comfort for style or style for comfort. Just beautiful, age-appropriate confidence that moves with your day and matches your pace. Remember, you don't need a closet full of clothes to feel elegant. You just need the right pieces and the right mindset. So tell me in the comments, which formula spoke to you the most? Was it the clean white shirt and neutral trousers? The soft lounge set in rich tones? Or maybe that quiet pastel look that makes you feel radiant without even trying? I read every single comment, and hearing your stories, your style wins, and even your struggles, that's what keeps this community real and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Healthwise for Seniors. It helps us reach more women like you, women who are redefining beauty, style, and self-worth beyond 60. And if you want to keep this energy going, check out our next video right here. Gesture to card. How to turn one dress into 5 looks after 60. You'll be amazed at what you can do with just one great piece. You've earned the right to feel comfortable, put together, and quietly powerful every single day. Thank you for being here, and until next time, keep showing up for yourself beautifully.